What up guys, Adrian from Motorcycle. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do an oil change on a Suzuki Boulevard M50. This is also going to work great on a Suzuki Boulevard C50 since they have like 99% the same motor. I'm going to show you how to do it in really like 7 easy steps, and really the last one is just put the screw back on. So really it's like 6 steps. Things you're going to need, I'm going to walk you through all of the stuff. First and foremost is you're going to need some 10W40 motor oil. This is super common stuff. It's what pretty much all the Japanese bikes use. I'm using a full synthetic for a customer's bike, but when I had the exact same motorcycle, I personally used semi-synthetic to save a few bucks, and I noticed no difference in performance. So you're gonna need about 3.5 liters of 10W40. Brand new filter. I'm gonna put all the part numbers, including Suzuki part numbers, the K-N 138 part number, and the Fram oil filter part numbers. You guys can pick whichever one you like best. You're gonna need an oil wrench tool, like that, to remove the filter. Last but not least, I recommend using some gloves, and you're going to also need some sort of drain pan to catch the oil from underneath the motorcycle. I'm just going to use some old takeout containers. You guys use whatever works for you. I'm going to put the oil in here. So that's it. I'll show you guys how to change your oil on the Suzuki Boulevard M50 or C50 in like 6.5 easy steps right after this. So step one of the process is you're going to want to warm up the bike, and have that way the engine's oil is going to be a little bit warm, so it'll be a little bit more fluid and will flow out a little bit nicer. You're going to take a 14 mil and just loosen this drain bolt right off. There we go. So step two, super easy. Take the oil filler cap off right there. Step three, also easy. You're going to get your oil filter wrench, stretch it out, and then we're going to put it around the filter. There we go. All right guys, so you got your cap off, you got your filter off, and you got your drain plug all out. Your oil's draining now from 2 different points. Now there's a couple things you can do with this downtime. First one is check out your drain plug. Look for any like little metal shavings or anything like that. Make sure it's okay. Second thing you can do, check the color of your oil. It should be kind of goldenish. It shouldn't be too dirty or have any kind of stuff floating around in there. Other thing you should do, you have a torque wrench. Set it to the right torque. So in this case we want 21 NMs for the drain bolt. So it's been about 10 minutes. We're going to put this back on. Like I said, you're just going to grab fresh oil, ring, just give that a little coating. So I watch this from the side because that way I can see as soon as it's made contact. So that's made contact with the O-ring. So now we're going to put a 17 mil on here. That's one. And that is 2 full rotations. Right there. And step 7 is going to be to replace the drain plug and then pour the oil back in. So I'm going to just quickly hand do it, and then I'm going to grab the torque wrench. There's your click. That means you're at the right torque amount. One thing I want to show you guys, here's your little viewing screen, and that's going to show you sort of, if you look, it's hard to see, there's like a little max and min. You want to make sure it's between there. When you're just doing an oil change without replacing the filter, it's 3 liters. When you're replacing the filter, you need 3.4 liters. So we got a clean funnel, and we're just going to pour the oil in. That is such a brighter color than the stuff that came out. All right, that's our first liter. All right, liter 3 going in. Now, the nice thing about these bottles is they actually show you on the side, little viewing, so you can see how many millimeters you're putting in. Now you can see we are between the min and the max. We're almost halfway, not quite. And sure enough, we're almost at that 600 mark, but not quite, so just a tad more in there. I'd say that is just about perfect, both from the window and from the bottle. However, there's one more thing that you want to make sure that you're doing. And you're going to want to start the bike up. And the reason is that's going to draw some oil into the motor, and you want to make sure that even after the bike starts and runs through, you're still looking good on that screen. And now it's gone completely down the window. So we killed the motor, and you can actually slowly see the oil level coming back up really slowly. Most importantly, we're not dripping oil all over the table, which tells me that we haven't over-tightened anything, but we haven't under-tightened it either, so that's good.